The biggest mistake that I've made wasn't failing at something. It was convincing myself that I wasn't ready to begin. I don't talk about this much. In fact, I've never talked about it. But it's something that's sat with me for a very long time. I had an idea when I was 17, and I kept putting it off until I felt more confident, more sure of myself, and I didn't actually start until I was 27. And those 10 years, they still hurt me to this day. You might be surprised to hear this if you've been watching this channel for a while, but I'm actually quite a shy person. I might not come across it on camera. I'm quite happy presenting. It's a little bit different to sort of going into social situations and putting myself out there, which is something I've always found quite hard. Obviously, I've got better at it. I'm not as bad as I used to be. But one of the main inhibiting factors of my life has always been, and I always say this, my lack of confidence, my inability to just go for it. I put things off, and then it always comes back to bite me. And in the last few years, I've made a much better effort as just getting on with it and doing it. And it's usually absolutely fine and it works out perfectly well. But I just wish that I'd had the confidence to do this a long time ago. I can think of so many examples where this is the case, where I've put stuff off and really regretted it, just due to a lack of confidence. But the big one I want to talk about is this YouTube channel. I actually started making videos around cycling and bikepacking when I was at university back in 2012. And I made some videos, edited them and everything, but I never uploaded them because I was so worried about what other people were going to say and the sort of comments I was going to get. I was certain I was going to get hateful comments, and I just thought, I don't want to do it. It's easier to not do anything than to do something and get backlash for it. And I regret that so much. The quality of the video is rubbish. I'm going to put one on the screen for you now. I still have them on my old computer. The lighting's terrible, video quality is shocking, I didn't have a microphone so you can hardly hear me, and my presenting skills are terrible. But it was something that I really wanted to make, and I felt like I could do a good job of it. But I gave it up, and I never uploaded it. I'll give you another anecdotal example, and it's not about bikes, so apologies, but one thing I was really nervous about doing was music. It was something I absolutely loved, and I kept putting it off because I was worried about what people would think, especially when you're going on stage and being vulnerable, singing, playing the guitar or whatever. It is quite a personal experience, and it's really scary. You think people are going to boo you off the stage or laugh at you, and it's just not the case. Even if you're rubbish, you might find you actually get a bigger applause than if you're actually good. But I remember putting this off through high school because I was so worried that people would cotton on to the fact I was sneaking off for music lessons in the middle of the day. So I never told anybody I was doing singing lessons, and it was several years into school before I actually decided I wanted to do it in the first place, that I stopped caring as much about what people thought. Anyway, long story short is I ended up playing in loads of bands, playing at the Sheffield Music Academy, busking on the streets of Sheffield with my best mate, and making money playing, and these are all things that I just never thought I'd have the confidence to do. And to top it off, I was asked by my form teacher at the time to sing at the end of year assembly in year 11, so like the last assembly we were ever going to have together. And I stood up and I'd been practicing this song. I was so nervous. There were hundreds of people there, teachers as well, and I sang a personal song that basically made everybody cry in a good way. And even my mates, who were sort of, wannabe hard lads, they were sobbing their eyes out. All the girls at the front row were crying, and the teachers as well. And I just thought, you know what? What a shame. I've been putting this off for years. And it was only because of my own lack of self-confidence that I haven't done it. And imagine if I hadn't done it that day. People were shared in that experience, and I'd had hundreds of messages that day from people saying, that was amazing, thank you, it was beautiful. I'm not saying that to big myself up because I don't really do it much these days. I'm saying it to show you that you probably have an untapped talent or something in there that the world needs to see, and you're doing everybody a disservice, including yourself, by holding it in and not having the confidence to give it a try. I want to say something that is really important. So if you've found yourself in that situation a bit like me, then listen up. You will be rubbish when you do something for the first time, regardless of your base level of talent. You might be naturally gifted at something, but you will still be rubbish compared to what you can do years down the line with practice and repetition. So if you're interested in doing something, there's something on your mind that you've been meaning to do for years and you keep putting it off because it's easy, start it now. You will not regret it when you start improving, revisiting, doing it again, getting better, opening up your talents to the world. That is true magic of life, and it's something I constantly regret. Imagine If I just started this channel 10 years ago and had the sort of traction on it during the COVID years where everybody was sat at home watching YouTube videos, all those years where I was a student and I had infinite time off, basically, I didn't have children, I could have gone on epic bikepacking trips and just got incrementally better. Imagine the sort of size this channel would be now. 50,000, 100,000, maybe more subscribers, and I reckon I would be doing this as a career, and I would have been doing it for a lot longer because of that extra time. 10 years is a massive time to improve on stuff. I've only been doing this for 5 or 6 years and I'm at 20,000 subscribers now, so just imagine what I could have done with all that extra time. Bottom line here, start the thing that you've been meaning to start for ages and start it now. Make 2026 the year where you achieve those goals. You might find that you actually didn't really like it in the first place and you can park it and say, well, at least I've tried. Or you might find, like me, you found the one thing that you absolutely love more than anything else in the world and you can build your life around it more. You'll be happier, more fulfilled, and it's so cool to go out and try something that other people just haven't got the confidence to do so. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts and experiences in the comments, because I reckon there's a lot of people in the same situation and it's really important that we learn from each other so that we can better ourselves. I'll see you in the next video.